Cows produce more milk when they listen to music, particularly classical tunes. In the world of animal quirks, a group of ferrets is called a business. Incredibly, a shrimp's heart is located in its head, so they quite literally wear their heart on their sleeve. The average person will spend approximately 10 days in their lifetime waiting for elevators. If you ever wondered why we can't sneeze with our eyes open, it's because your body naturally closes them to protect your eyeballs from the force of the sneeze. In a fun twist, honeybees can recognize human faces. So if you've ever annoyed a bee, it might just remember your face. Sharks are the only fish that can blink with both eyes because they have a protective membrane that covers them. When penguins propose, they offer their mate a pebble, making it a heartfelt gesture. The shortest war in history was between Britain and Zanzibar, lasting only 38 minutes. It's hard to get much done in that time frame. In South Korea, there's a special romantic holiday celebrated on the 14th of every month, dedicated to various forms of love, including Valentine's Day and Black Day for singles. Did you know that a goldfish has a memory span of 3 months? Forgetting things must be quite liberating. The official longest place name in the world is Taumatawaka Tangihanga Kawawa Tamatiat Uripukaka Pikimanga Horonuku Pokai Wenu Akitanatahu, a hill in New Zealand. Imagine having to write that on a postcard. There's a phenomenon known as exploding head syndrome, where people hear loud noises when falling asleep, causing temporary panic. In a quirky fact, astronauts can grow up to 2 inches taller in space due to the lack of gravity compressing their spines. Bananas are technically berries, while strawberries are not. This might just shatter everything you thought you knew about fruits. There's an island in Japan called Okunoshima that is overrun with bunnies, and they can be quite the welcoming committee. There's a species of jellyfish known as the Immortal Jellyfish, Turritopsis dorni, which can revert to its juvenile form after maturing. Wouldn't it be great to have that ability in life? In ancient Rome, when a man testified in court, he would swear on his testicles, which is a practice that seems to have died out for some reason. The world's largest snowflake on record was 15 inches wide and fell in Fort Keogh, Montana in 1887. This oversized flake must have been a snowman's dream. Dolphins have names for each other, they use unique whistles to call each other. And did you know that wombat poop is cube-shaped? Scientists believe this unique shape prevents it from rolling away, keeping it in place for marking territory. The inventor of the microwave oven, Percy Spencer, accidentally discovered the cooking method when he melted a chocolate bar in his pocket. The longest hiccuping spree lasted for 68 years, a record held by Charles Osborne after a fall in 1922. In Switzerland, it's illegal to own just one guinea pig because they get lonely. On a lighter note, cats have a communication style that involves a variety of meows. They use different pitches and tones to express their feelings. The dot over the lowercase letter I is called a tittle, and in ancient Greece, throwing an apple at someone was a sign of love. Interestingly, in Scotland, there are over 400 words to describe snow, which is quite handy for winter enthusiasts. A group of owls is known as a parliament, suggesting they are quite wise. The first computer virus was created in 1983 and it was called the elk cloner. In a curious twist, lobsters can live up to 100 years and they keep growing throughout their lives, potentially becoming very large indeed. If you were to fold a piece of paper 42 times, it would theoretically reach the moon due to exponential growth. In a fun fact about currency, the first known use of paper money was in China during the Tang dynasty around the 7th century. There's a kind of tree called the Joshua tree, which isn't actually a tree but a species of yucca plant. A trolley is the term used for the small wheels on the bottom of shopping carts in the United States, but in the UK they call them trolleys. The inventor of the Pringles Can, Fred Bauer, had his ashes buried in one after he died, a quirky twist on a legacy. The tongue of a blue whale can weigh as much as an elephant, making it a true heavyweight in the animal kingdom. In the animal world, a baby puffin is called a puffling, which sounds adorable. Did you know that koalas have fingerprints that are so similar to human fingerprints that they can confuse crime scene investigators? In the realm of obscure trivia, a jiffy is a real unit of time, measuring about 1/100th of a second. The world's smallest dog was a chihuahua that weighed less than a pound, a pint-sized pup that packs a punch. The first video uploaded to YouTube was titled Me at the Zoo and features co-founder Jawd Karim at the San Diego Zoo. If you're ever feeling anxious, just remember that a group of frogs is called an army, which sounds much more intimidating than a singular frog. In a fun twist, when you blush, your stomach lining also blushes because of the same nerves that control your facial blood flow. Did you know that the smell of freshly cut grass is actually a chemical distress signal released by the plant? If you take a minute to ponder about hippopotamonstrosis, it's actually the fear of long words. The name of the tiny pocket in your jeans was originally designed to hold pocket watches. In a fun turn of events, the world's oldest known your mom joke is 3,500 years old and was found on a Babylonian tablet. Sloths can hold their breath for up to 40 minutes, which is an impressive feat in the animal kingdom. A snail can sleep for 3 years, so if you're feeling a bit sluggish, just channel your inner snail. The average person produces enough saliva in their lifetime to fill 2 swimming pools, a truly bizarre amount. Cows have been known to form close friendships and become stressed when separated from their pals. The longest recorded flight of a chicken was 13 seconds, proving that they can indeed take to the skies. There's a breed of dog called the Xoloitzcuintli, also known as the Mexican hairless dog, which has existed for over 3,000 years. If you were to count all the grains of sand on Earth, you'd find that there are roughly 7.5 quintillion grains. A Schadenfreude is the pleasure derived from someone else's misfortune, and it seems to be a universal feeling. Did you know that pigeons can recognize themselves in mirrors, a sign of intelligence we often overlook? The average human being will walk about 100,000 miles in their lifetime, which is more than 4 times around the Earth. The world's oldest known breed of domesticated dog is the Saluki, believed to have originated over 4,000 years ago. In an amusing twist, wombat poop is cube-shaped, allowing it to stay put and mark territory without rolling away. There's a kind of jellyfish known as the Immortal Jellyfish that can revert to its juvenile form after maturity. Your taste buds have a lifespan of about 10 to 14 days, so they are constantly regenerating, much like the cycle of life. The average person will spend about 2 weeks waiting for traffic lights to change over their lifetime, a testament to urban living. Elephants can communicate through vibrations in the ground, making their communication methods quite fascinating. There's a bird called the Kakapo that can't fly and is critically endangered, but it has a unique charm. Did you know that the total weight of the ants on Earth is roughly equal to the total weight of all the humans? The original name for the butterfly was flutterby, which sounds equally charming. There's a phenomenon known as sensation seeking, where individuals are drawn to thrilling and exciting experiences. In the world of quirky food facts, ketchup was once sold as medicine in the 1830s, a peculiar twist in food history. Cabbage was once used to treat scurvy thanks to its high vitamin C content, making it quite the nutritious powerhouse. A group of crows is called a murder, which is a bit ominous but fascinating nonetheless. In the 1800s, many people believed that swallowing chewing gum would cause it to stay in your stomach for 7 years, a myth that has persisted. The average person spends around 6 months of their life waiting for red lights to change, a testament to our urban lifestyle. The word nerd was first coined by Dr. Seuss in his book, If I Ran the Zoo, which adds a literary twist to the term. If you've ever wondered about the world's oldest known your mom joke, it dates back over 3,500 years and was found on a Babylonian tablet. Finally, the longest hiccuping spree lasted for 68 years, a record held by Charles Osborne after a fall in 1922, making it a truly unique record.